Hey there, Altair here with a little bit more of In Other Waters. Last episode, video, we just we ended just after seeing a turtle, not exactly a turtle, but a turtle, and here we are back at the start of the game slash tutorial slash anyway searching the reefs. Oh yeah, wait. Scan. The rocks are... Okay. The rocks here are clear of stalks and other growths. Is their absence a territorial marker? Wait, am I recording? Yeah. Hey there. Yeah. Is their absence here a territorial marker? Or just a side effect of these conditions, of the conditions of these waters? Hmm. Maybe it's something to do with the currents. Maybe not. Something seems to have changed here? Nah. Cavern edge. A large cavern drops down into the reef here. Its entrance is shadowed by the surrounding rocks. Let's get there then. Let's get going. Okay, no samples. Southern Cavern. Southern Cavern. Feature. The water is still in the yawning entrance to the cavern. There are no signs of stalks of other reef life around the entrance. Okay, there's some shit in this cavern that fucks around with life, so it's better to be a bit cautious, I would say. You know, just for safety reasons. Let's scan. Oh, I can go down here. Depth. Okay. Stock patches. Object. The patchy sunlight coming through the broken cavern roof is enough to allow stalks to grow here. If if that is what they are, if that is what they require. Okay, so it is possible to grow stalks here with just a bit of light. Something? No. Okay, this here reef stalks creature. This is the normal one. Oh, tall stalk. These tall stalks seem to watch over the smaller colonies. I'll start logging notes. Okay, so we have the big, tall commander stalks and the little, small uh, what do I call them? Uh, Reef stalks, which are like the commanded guys. Probably, or maybe not, and I'm just tripping. Clogged tunnel. Stalks mesh across the cavern here, harden into near solid wall of tubes and plates. Okay, so we can pass through here, or maybe we can. Glittering stalk. Sample candidate. Soft sunlight spills down onto the long, thin stalk, stretching towards the light. A coating of large glassy bubbles glitters on its skin. Okay, so a special stalk. Let's get to it. Sample available. We have a lot of them. This is for oxygen, which is good. The interior gas is at an elevated pressure. If membrane rupture, the sac would stretch as a. Is this part of the stock communication system we've seen across the reef? Wait, I have an idea. Try deploying one by blocking the tunnel over there. I want to see how the stocks react. Just drag over there. Okay, so we have the blocked path. Oh, it clears up, huh? They retracted. These bubbles must be some kind of signal system. I'll call them shrill sacs for that squeak. We can use them to get through the heavy growth ahead. Let's get moving. Okay, so there are parts of the thing that clog with plants, and then there is this shrill sac, a, a spherical gas-filled membrane produced by stalks that can tell them to not grow too much, to undergrow, to retract themselves. Blind corner. The cavern curves away in both directions here. It's hard to see the way ahead. Okay, let's keep going. So, I guess you are wondering where we are heading. There's a way station just north of here. On a finger of this rift, I want to find it. On the finger of this rift, I want to find it. My shuttle touched down just hours ago at the floating research base to the south. That's where no. I'm here for Dr. Minae Nomura, chasing a message all the way from Earth. I must sound mad, coming out here to a planet in the tail of Scorpius just to follow a message. Oh, she's in love, probably. Wait, you do know where we are, don't you? Nope. But how? We're on Glias 667, a supposedly unremarkable road. If it wasn't for all this life, somehow the exoplanet extraction corps must have passed it by. But how did Minae know to come here? Is that why she contacted me? To verify her discovery? But then, where is she? Look, let's find that way station. Then I can start piecing together what's going on. Okay, so the Minae girl either dead or captured by the enemy, which we don't know what it is. Either a monster or a corporation. Thin passage. The cavern narrows, and small eddies of water throw in the slit. Throw in the slit. Okay. Vector clear. A current can be felt drifting through the cavern entrance, bringing with it warm clouds of silt. Another new words. Silts. Sand, clay, sand or soil that is carried away by flowing water and then dropped, especially at a bending. No. Okay. So soil. Ascent possible. Hmm. Okay, so we are going out. Not out, but out of here. Something else? Nope. Tall stalk. Stalks of this kind seem to produce different bubbles depending on the nearby stalks. They are protectors of their colonies. Also, so they have like protectors and communicators or some shit like that. Large clearing. I can't help but feel some unseen processes shaping the growth patterns of this reef. What invisible borders am I crossing? What is this? Glittering stalk, sample candidate. This thin stalk sits among the bed of other growths, exuding bright bubbles through its spores. Okay, samples always collect until this thing is full. Sampling available. Boop, boop. Sample. Boop, boop. Sampled. Boop, boop. Sampled. Nice. Rock outcrop. These scattered boulders and steep rifts of the southern reef suggest violent geological past. Okay, so either earthquakes or what is the name? Volcanical activity, or probably both. Both. You know how it is. Isolated stalk. Unlike the other specimens, this large stalk sits alone, away from the lower beds. It is hard to tell if this is the beginning of a colony or its end. Let's sample it. Right? Yeah. No. Okay. Stalk passage. The stalks are more sparse between these rock outcrops. This might be the easiest path north, if I can clear the way. Okay, let's go there. Deep forest. The stalks are so thick. Here, a sea of amber, waving fingers that must be cleared before we can even pass through. Spore clouds. The relative calm of this basin means the water is clogged with spores released by larger stalks. Okay, the water is clogged. Shelled creature. Mobile creature with a large translucent shell and four swim appendages which use okay. New. These creatures glide among the reef stalks with great care and precision. They appear to be grazing. They appear to be grazing on them. Holy. This ecosystem looks like everything. Every animal interacts with the other one in some really intimate way. What the fuck? A delicate set of feeding appendages beneath the creature's shell seem to scrape the outer membrane of the stalks away. Oh, so they feed on the stalks. Okay. Let's up this here. Then we clear vector here. These are sing stalks. Forest clearing. Navigating these dense growths is like finding your way in a labyrinth, moving from clearing to clearing with little sense what's ahead. Shelled creature. Occasionally, when the creature scrapes the stalks too aggressively, they retract and let out a defensive signal to nearby colonies. Okay, so they can eat a little bit, but too much and shit's gonna get real. First clearing. Wait. Okay. Forest clearing. Navigating the snake's growth, find a way in labyrinth. Okay. Already read it. This is tall stalk. Some creatures targets these tall stalks directly. Perhaps they keep them away from the other softer stalks nearby. Probably. Oh, I saw that. It did something to the creature. Here, this creature. There seems to be some tolerance for the creature scraping by the stalks. They only want to warn the creature when it cuts too deeply. Okay. Glittering stalks. Bubbles like huge pearls glint among the stalks. How do the tall stalks produce these strange screeching sacs? Okay, let's collect it on the sample analyzer. Tutu sample. Tutu sample. Tutu sampled. Let's just drop it somewhere. Okay. Wait, new creature? New species logged. Okay, let's watch this. I'm naming this stock scrappers for obvious reasons. You can check my notes back at the base. Stock scrapper, a large creature with translucent shell and jointed legs for swimming and feeding. Grazes on the membranes of the reef stalks. Okay. Signal stalk. I'm going to call this signal stalks for the signaling role they play in the stalk ecology. Okay. Tall bubble producing stalks that protect and monitor stalk colonies, a key part of the stalk network that stretches across the reef. Interesting. Glittering stalk. Simple candidate. Are bubble producing stalks. Are they sentries designed for early warnings or last ditch defenses for the colony core? Clear path. East and west are stalks as far as the eye can see. They fade into the slits like the towers of a miniature city. Okay, let's get here first and see what has here. We are going north, so twin stones. These two boulders are covered with tiny stalks, a coating of ember fur, waving in the currents. Okay, so more stocks on the boulders. Forest edge, the last line of thick stalks before the sandy plains of the central reef. I think uh, we're probably coming back in the future. I think so. So let's get going. Vector blocked. Mhm. That's it. We are through. We are through. This place is overwhelming. So many new species. This is the central reef. I saw on Minae's maps. That shelf flattens out here. The shelf flattens out here. Rippling silt. Ripples of silt bounce sunlight back up through the water, giving it a golden glow. Shady outcrop. The water beneath this outcrop feels cool, oceanic. Soft currents scrape the sand from the rock face. Let's go to this thing first. Piled stones, a set of smooth stones sitting together in a pile. Cloud a creature. Could a creature could a creature have gathered this here? Is this a nest? Let's give it a look. Ooh, a giant creature. I've noticed smaller spotted variants of these creatures. Another species? Or perhaps sexual dimorphism. This might be the males. Okay. Upper forest. This isn't a forest, but it carries the atmosphere of one, being immersed in interlocking natural processes of life and death. Okay, let's get going. We have a laboratory to get on, and my power is not running out, but I prefer not risking getting too close of the limit, you know? Not playing around too much. Central plane feature. The center of the reef is flat and sandy, with few rocks to attach to the stalks. With few rocks to attach to, the stalks struggle to seed these waters. Okay, so the stalks only live in rocks, or mainly in rocks. There it is. I see the way station ahead. Okay, it is here. Yeah. Way station feature. A way station set up by Minae Nomura. It seems it's seen better days, but it still functions beneath the coating of stalks. Okay, let's get there. This place is looking a little worse for wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. Okay. Minai never did take care of her equipment. Some things never change. Sorry. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to... Got it. Okay. We should be able to access the data stored here. Just open the terminal and take a look. Terminal access available. Is this here? No? Oh, connected. Spoofing user, Dr. Minae Nomura. Last access, last access history cleared. Log download. Power. Okay, we have a recharger thing. Oxygen. Map data. A sequence of numbers. Sync complete. Logs have been cleared. I expected that. Given secrecy Minae seems to be operating under. But the map data mentions something Minae calls the bloom, out across the northern rift. She's been going back and forth to something there, studying it. A unique species? Perhaps. Minae, what were you doing here? Why were you keeping this discovery from the world? From me? From me? I'm talking to myself again. Or to whatever you are. Hey, chill out. Sorry, I don't mean. Let's head back to the research base. I need to think. With this way station operation, we can call the base's retrieval drone from the utility panel. This drone will be able to pick us up from any area we've got map data from. Let's head to the base. I've got a lot to figure out. Yo, she needs to chill a little bit. I know she's a bit emotional, and she probably was either a romantic partner to Mirai or a really good friend. But chill a little bit. Map region, request retrieval. I could, or I could look around a little more. Sandy shelf. The pale sand is unmoving here, but to the north I can see the yawning chasm and the strongest currents of the wide rift. The stalk is licking spores from the wide slit in its side. They are carried across the soft sand and the currents and sent by the currents coming from the east reef. Smoothed pebbles. Large, smooth pebbles sit in the sand, and beyond I can see the sun sketching the amber terraces of another stock forest. Okay, so there is another stock forest there. Let's give it a look before going back to the base. What? I can't go there? Why not? Okay. Oh, here. Yeah, I need to go back to the base. Okay, how? Link. Connecting. Connection complete. Drone ready. Request retrieval. Baikal. Please wait. Okay. Safe mode. Restarting. Recycling with Baikal. Okay. Hey, are you back online? Yep. Pretty sharp work for a biologist, if I do say so myself. Okay. Hooking up that strange casing of yours to the base took some work. And the OS here does not play nicely with whatever you are. But you should have access to select subsystems of the stack now. Minae looks to have repurposed some of them, so not everything is functional. Comes our shot. The generator is only partially working and one of the retrieval drones is missing. But I booted up the dive base mapping systems and sample storage. Okay, so we can start shit and map. The lab is also online with analysis tools and integrated taxonomy for logging creatures. Take a look. I've already logged the creatures we discovered on our last dive. Elerivas. For any logged creatures, I'll also put sample requests in their taxonomy entries. Okay. To fulfill this request, just find and transfer the samples to the lab. Then analyze them. Okay. I can use that data to add to the creature study. We need to register this species. Head down to the lab level and take a look. I'll also mark sample requests on the dive map. Okay. That way, we can grab key samples for our studies while we're out in the ocean. And we are going back out soon. While you were offline, I spotted a signal, a suit transponder. You can see its location on the dive map. I want to find it. A suit transponder means a suit. A suit means Minae. Minae. I'll need your help. The suit takes both of us to pilot it, and it's the only one I've got. Once you are done exploring the base load into dive map, we can head out from there. Okay, so now we look at the map at our base. Biohazard suit start connected. Okay, dive map. We are here. Signal. Okay, this is the signal we are going to find later. Priority. The base has detected suit transponder at these coordinates. Could this be Minae? We'll have to head into the East Reef to find out. And I'm going to end here this video. Thanks for watching though. If you liked it, please subscribe. It helps a lot. And I hope you have a nice day. Until next video, which will come out soon. Maybe, probably, who knows. Have a nice day.